Another day, another vlog. Before we get any further, I know that the intro clips are a lot different to how I look right now, and that's because today is Wednesday. My past self coming in to say hello, mainly because I just wanted a moment for the hair. I didn't do it. The girl who did my hair, she deserves all the credit. But I feel like normally when I go in, I've been getting bouncy blowouts. Today, I just kind of told her to go straight and then frame. What is this? Framing pieces? My front pieces. I just want to say hello. I feel like it makes me look grown up. Maybe it's also the sweater. I don't know. I would trust me to sign something. I think that's it. Next time we're hanging out, Saturday, January 20th. You and me, get excited. Back like we never left. Good morning, happy Saturday. We are actually gonna be out of the house for a decent amount of time today. And I also revamped a decent amount of my skincare. This happened to me last year where my skin just got so dry right around my nose and underneath my chin. So I just started using the Laneige cream skin, and so far I really like it. Just started with the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Makeup Removing Gel Cleanser. It might sound familiar because this is the same hyaluronic cloud cream that I use for my moisturizer. I have a lot of things that I want to do today. We'll see how much we can actually fit into a day, which, by the way, welcome to a day in my life. This is gonna be a quick turnaround. Filming it today, gonna edit it, post it tomorrow. Oh, I have this sampler, Summer Fridays eye cream. Oh my gosh, can we talk about TikTok is doing so much for the new music that I find. When I like one song, TikTok's like, oh, she's a music lover. It's about to be 7:30. One of my friends is coming over and then we're gonna have a little day trip. We found this bagel place where it has a bunch of different flavors of cream cheese. They have like s'mores, chocolate chip, so they have different types of bagels and then different types of cream cheese. So we're gonna go there, and then she was saying, oh, there's a really big thrift store right next to the bagel place. So then we're gonna go to the bagel place. Or I said that with such confidence. And then we're gonna go to the thrift store place because I've never been, and I think she's been a couple times, and she said it's just a really big old warehouse kind of thing. These rows of flames are catching a fire. It's 7:30, people are sleeping. I think I will try out this Summer Fridays eye cream. It seems pretty self-explanatory, but you never know. Apply gently around eye area. It so happens I was about to do that. I've never really used an eye cream before, so I don't know if I'm missing out on something. It doesn't smell like anything, which I think is good for skincare, not to have fragrance. It's very thick, so I feel like it is gonna be moisturizing. My bananas are finally ripe. I think in one of the last couple of vlogs I talked about doing a chocolate banana bread, so we'll see if we can do that. My sister's birthday is coming up. There's a specific candle scent that I want to get for her, and that's also why I'm up early to see if I can go, because there's a boutique that sells this brand of candle. They open at 10. My friend is coming at 11. Oh, I also have I think I showed this, but my vision board as my background. I didn't do this last year, but I think it would be nice to kind of see it every day. Look what we picked up from the library. Mad Honey. I won't lie, I do miss that this isn't my own. Watching some of my old videos the other day, especially the Cape Cod one, and I was like, oh, little me. I think books too, like, oh, what was I reading? Keeping them over time and just giving them to different people and potentially my own kids in the future. I have no room to talk because I need to clear out that whole situation. While we let my moisturizer sink in, Mad Honey, Jodi Picoult. Olivia McPhee. It's definitely McPhee. Olivia McPhee knows what it feels like to start over. Her picture-perfect life, living in Boston, married to a brilliant cardiothoracic surgeon, raising their beautiful son Asher, was upended when her husband revealed a darker side. She never imagined she would end up back in her sleepy New Hampshire hometown, living in the house she grew up in and taking over her father's beekeeping business. Lily Campanello is familiar with do-overs too. When she and her mom relocate to Adams, New Hampshire for her final year of high school, they both hope it will be a fresh start. And for just a short while, these new beginnings are exactly what Olivia and Lily needed. Their paths cross when Asher falls for the new girl in school, and Lily can't help but fall for him too. With Ash, she feels happy for the first time, yet she wonders if she can trust him completely. Then one day, Olivia receives a phone call. Lily is dead and Asher is being questioned by the police. Olivia is adamant that her son is innocent, but she would be lying if she didn't acknowledge the flashes of her father's temper in Ash, and as this case against him unfolds, she realizes he's hidden more than he shared with her. Mad Honey is a riveting novel of suspense, an unforgettable love story, and a moving and powerful exploration of the secrets we keep and the risks we take in order to become ourselves. Okay, Jody, that feels like it's gonna be such a good read. No, because the way I want to go out and buy this book, I won't do it now. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Is 8:45. We finished the makeup. Extra glowy and extra dewy today. I think it might be my skincare actually, because I've been using those products for the last few days, and I feel like the secret to a good makeup base is good skincare. I also feel like I haven't done a makeup routine in a minute, so that could also be, it's been a while. Just finished filming for TikTok, cleaned my makeup brushes, which I also think helps the longevity of your makeup brushes if you just clean them as soon as you finish using them. Granted, I know there are certain situations where I let them go for an extended period of time, but I've noticed with the brushes that I just got, cleaning them after I use them versus the ones that I've had for a while, there's just a difference. I feel like I'm making good timing. It's almost 9. I have to order some groceries to get tomorrow, so we pretty much don't have that many breakfast options. So maybe we'll go to Gregory's. I think that could be fun. We'll get dressed. I still have on my PJ pants, but I just have this sweater, and then I tried to layer it with a white tank, which I do like the white against the red, but I think I wish the tank top were a little bit higher. It's just kind of a scoop neck, so sometimes this covers it, but when it does peek out, I think it's nice. I think I wore the same thing when I went to New York. This tank top is from Madewell. I got it last summer, but it's just a casual. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. I wish it were a little higher. I guess I could just do what I just did, like having my necklaces peek out. And then this red sweater is from Zara. It is 19 degrees outside, so the jeans of choice are these Abercrombie straight leg. They just have a little flare at the bottom. No rips today, it's too chilly for that. In a perfect world, I would wear this with Air Forces, but my sneakers are at my mom's and they have been for the last couple weeks. I could do dunks, but I don't necessarily feel like they go with the outfit. So I might wear these shoes. They're the Nike, I think they're the Air Max 90s. We've got our gloves. I think I've talked about these before. I wore them to the football game. They're from Walmart. I just think these, I feel like royalty whenever I do this, like, oh. Especially since even as a kid, I did not like to compromise fashion for warmth. Even I would be that kid where standing at the bus stop, my jacket would be fully open because people needed to see the outfit. Tried and true shoulder bag. I think that's it. I have so much more time than I thought I would. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm gonna try and get a little coffee, and then the boutique opens at 10. So I'm gonna try and go in there as fast as I can and then come back because my friend will be here at 11. Finished outfit all together. Saw the sweater, the the tank top, and then this Zara puffer coat, jeans. It actually doesn't look half bad with the Air Max. Oh, I got a new yoga mat for my workouts. This was the one I had before, but it was just very thin. Also got this basket too. This was from TJ Maxx, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be my workout basket. So right now I have the yoga mat in there, but once I get like weights and a ball and stuff like that, it'll just be centralized in that basket. I don't think I'm gonna keep it in my room, but for now, this is kind of the spot. But the main thing was I wanted to show the shoes, and I think it looks pretty cute, pretty casual. I really like how my hair looked tucked behind my ear. Might throw on a pair of sunnies, but that is the casual outfit for today. Lately, I feel like I've been so good with parallel parking, but today, oh gosh, today is not a parallel park day. I think it's just the I don't know. Some days I'm really good and other days I feel like I'm being rushed. There's a pull-in spot. Okay. Today might be my day a little bit. Let me make sure I'm in the lines here. Vehicle not in park. So true, bestie. Car in front of me is like half in a spot, half not. My things is I hate if I park bad, so I always double check. But there was not a candle in sight. I literally walked into the store and walked out. There was no sense of me filming it, but it was pretty much all just closed, which I figured maybe if there's a boutique when we're out and about today. Whoa, the wind gave my hair so much volume. Didn't get the candle, so I think I'll probably try and order it online. I need to get a hat. Let's go back. My friend should be there in about 20 minutes. It only takes me about 10 to get home, so we're good on time. I just realized I'm in my outside clothes, but I might relax for about an hour or two, which is dangerous. Or should I? I should order the candle for my sister first of all. So the company is called Literary. Gotta wake up a little bit. But they had, the name of one of the candles was called I Have a House Down at the Shore or something. And just the names of those candles, and they smelled really good. So my sister loves, it's in New York and a bunch of different places. It's called Nuts for Nuts. And they just sell like hot roasted nuts. And I was on this candle page and they have a candle called Hot Roasted Nut Cart. I've never seen a candle that would better suit her. That's why I went into the boutique, because online it said, oh, here's a list of places you can get our candles. But they didn't have it, so I'm just gonna order it online. Why else did I want to go out? I did potentially want to go to Ulta to restock my hair mask because I'm all out of it, but it feels like something I could order on Amazon. I will see how I'm feeling because I'm dressed, so part of me is like, let's just go out while I'm dressed. But am I gonna enjoy it because I'm kind of tired? Okay, let me read you some of the names of these candles. I Have a House in the Hamptons, the Hot Roasted Nut Cart, which I'm gonna get. Brunch in the West Village. Like, they're very niche scents, but even if you've never experienced it, I think if you take a whiff of these candles, you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what 20 Street Flower Market would smell like. Apple Picking in the Hudson Valley. I think they're a New England based company, if I'm not mistaken. A pizza from a guy named Joe. Soft serve from the corner truck. Something scented. Late fees at the, oh yes, this is my favorite one. I Have a House Down the Shore. Does it say what the notes are? Whether you're a Benny, if you know, you know. I don't know. If you're a Benny or a local, you can't pass up a long stroll on the boardwalk with a coarse cone and a slice of pizza. Make sure you bring the kids for a ride at Jenkinson's. Oh, this is Point Pleasant. Okay. Oh, I love that. I'm not a Benny though, but I do know Jenkinson's is by Point Pleasant. September, spring, summer, ice skating in Central Park, weekend in New England, skiing out west. So this is the one that I'm gonna get for my sister, the Hot Roasted Nut Cart. Of all the smells in all the cities, this one is by far the best. It's your favorite thing about running through Times Square to catch your matinee, and maybe you've never even bought the nuts, but you sure do love to catch a whiff of them. That's perfect. We're definitely adding that to cart. We're gonna make an executive decision to put on some comfy clothes and chill out for a little bit. The bagel place that we went to was really good. It was called Carlo's Bakery. It's in Hawthorne, New Jersey. It was about an hour drive, so it honestly wasn't too bad. I feel like especially when you do those types of drives with a friend, especially with her, because we haven't seen each other in a month or so, so we had a lot to catch up on. But it was good. And then we got a bagel flight, which I'm not a huge drinking person, so I really don't know, but it's like whenever you get a sample of drinks or stuff, it's called a flight. So they did that, but with bagels. So they had a bunch of different mini bagels. I think it was plain, French toast, everything, and sesame. And then they had 12 different options of cream cheese, and you get to pick 4. So we picked strawberry, chocolate chip, I think, scallion, and olive. Then we stopped in at Udelco, which is a massive thrift store. It doesn't look like it from the outside. It just appears to be an old warehouse building, but there's a door to go through that has a bunch of stickers and it says Udelco. Bin type of style, so you go in there, you're ready to dig. My friend ended up getting a couple things. They had very cute stuff, but it's a bin, so it's like you have to be ready to like, oh, I'm gonna search. Oh yeah, that's way cute. I just wanted to give you guys a little update, and I will see you when we get up to the next thing. Surprise, surprise. Don't think I'm gonna be going out. I think I will finally tackle this book organization. Mainly because I just ordered 2 more books, and I wish that I could tell you I regret it. I simply am so excited for them, which makes no sense because I just got this book from the library. I love it, but there's something about just having my own book. I don't know what it is. If you're interested, the books that I ordered are First Lie Wins and The Other Mothers. And I think in the event that I do have some regrets, which I don't see that happening, we're gonna tackle this. So that way when the books come, it's like, oh, a gift for me for organizing. This stack is a combination of books that I've read, books that I haven't read, and I guess there's also books that I have that I know that I won't read. Here are my piles. It's definitely an organized chaos situation, so let's go through every pile. This is the first pile. It's mainly self-help, or I guess this one isn't really, but the only separation is this is hardcover, this is soft. The Deepest Well, I have read this book. I love it. I recommend that everybody read it. It's about ACEs, which are adverse childhood experiences. Living Untethered, I've seen people talk about a little bit, but I haven't gotten around to reading that. All About Love. I've been seeing this book all over TikTok. Everything I Know About Love. You could see where my self-help goes. Single, Dating, Engaged, Married. And then these 2 books. I Didn't Know I Needed This by Eli Rallo. I've been following her on TikTok for a little bit, and I really love her advice videos and just things that she had to say. So when she came out with a book, I was like, and I had to get it. And then Don't Text Your Ex, Happy Birthday. I think right around this time last year, I really got into the Vile Files podcast. And it's just interesting to hear a guy's perspective. And I think he does a really nice job about being objective, but also at the same time explaining things from a guy's point of view. And then this was the book that I had gotten at the bookstore a couple weeks ago. It was the Blind Date with a Book. I'm not sure if I'm gonna read it, but I feel like I should because that's the whole point of like a blind date with a book, and I might actually love it. So we'll see. That's in the maybe kind of pile. This lovely stack of books are books that I haven't read, but I want to read. Never Lie, Frida McFadden. I've heard really good things about this author, and I've heard if you're gonna read any one of her books, this is the one to start with. If We Were Villains, I got this in New York. I just think this will be such a great book. It's written as if it were a play. November 9th, actually, don't know if I'm gonna read this book. 7 Days in June. I think I started this and I didn't finish it for whatever reason. Verity, I've heard good things about. Love and Other Words. The Unhoneymooners, they both die at the end. This one, The End of Loneliness. In a New York Minute. The Coworker, also Frida McFadden. Love Letter to Whiskey. I have been wanting to read this book for a while. You have to be in the mood to read a book, but gonna need to take some time for that. Summer Affair, Ellen Hildebrand. I just think she's the author for summer. So when that season comes around, I've got this book. I think I like this little life. I've been seeing this book kind of have a resurgence on TikTok, and people's reviews are like, I love this book and I hate this book. I'm like, will I actually read this book? I don't know. Big Little Lies, I just got that one. Not a Happy Family, and Powerless. Next pile are books that I've started and I just didn't finish, but I think I might pick them back up at a later date. These 2, I guess this is kind of an impromptu book review. It felt weird talking but not talking to you, so we're here. This pile is books that I loved and will keep. Book Lovers, Emily Henry. Hotel Nantucket, Ellen Hildebrand. This was the first book of hers that I read, and just the way that she wrote, I love it. I will give that book to anybody that's like, summer read. Every Summer After. I think this is such a a nice romance book. I said it in my last review, I think this book should be made into a movie. Archer's Voice. If you love a spicy romance, this is it. Beach Read, Emily Henry. She just has such good summer books. And A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. Fourth Wing, for sure. This is a keep. And these are probably my two favorite books of 2023. They're both thrillers. None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell and Look Closer, David Ellis. Now we have the stacks of books that I read that I just didn't love, and I'm gonna donate them. These first couple books, they weren't terrible, but they just were kind of eh for me. Yours truly, Abby Jimenez, Travis. This is kind of not a sequel, but it goes hand in hand with Archer's Voice. Wish You Were Here, Writers and Lovers, Lily King, and Meet Me at the Lake. This is the same author that wrote Every Summer After. So I had really high hopes for it, but it just kind of fell flat for me. Block Party. This book wasn't bad. It was very similar to Desperate Housewives, but again, similarly, it just kind of fell flat. Malibu Rising, same kind of feeling. The Good Part, also similarly. The Paris Apartment, really didn't love it that much. I can't remember my exact reason why. And then Things We Leave Unfinished. It was cute, but it didn't make me want to recommend it or pick it up again. I really did not like this book. The Spare Room, it just... 5-Star Weekend, Ellen Hildebrand. Good Bad Girl, Alice Feeney. Under the Influence, this felt like it ripped off the entire plot of Devil Wears Prada, down to like the scenarios, the conversations, all of it. So that's why I didn't love this book. Next stack are books that I have, I just don't think I will read. It's called Addicted to You. I think maybe I was in a different spot when I purchased it, but just reading the back of it, I'm like, Hopeless, Colleen Hoover. Things We Never Got Over. I've read this book, but it was good. It's cute, but that's all there really is to say. Ruth Ware, Itch Girl. I've had this book on my shelf sitting for over a year and I haven't picked it up. Maybe Someday, Colleen Hoover, and also another Happy Place book. But this is the paperback version. This basket I'm just gonna use to put in all the books that I haven't read, and I'm gonna use my book cart for the books that I'm keeping and I have read. As I was organizing my piles, I decided I'm actually going to donate some of my favorite paperback books. Granted, reading is subjective, but I realized a lot of the books, pretty much all the books I had in the pile, were just books that I didn't love. So there's always a chance that the books I didn't love will be somebody's favorite. But I also think throw in some reads that I loved. I think I'm very fortunate to be in a position where I can always repurchase these books, but I think everybody should get the opportunity to read something good. As somebody that loved reading, and then once I got into school and it became assigned, I kind of fell out of love with it, and then I recently got back into it, and I think had it not been for some of these books that I read, I don't know if that would have happened. So I would love to inspire somebody re-falling in love with reading. I think I'm gonna also donate my Fourth Wing book, not because I didn't love it, but because it just truly was a fantastic introduction into the realm of fantasy. This pile is all the books that I'm gonna donate. And then I'm adding the Emily Henry books that I loved, Miss Ellen Hildebrand, Archer's Voice, Every Summer After. Let's now fill up this book cart. I think I'm gonna switch these two because these are all the books that I have left after my donations that I've read and I'm keeping. Whereas these are all the ones I haven't read, and I think putting them on the shelf will be a lot easier for me to see what I have. So let's switch this up. This looks so much better. It's hardcover books, and then these two, the ones I haven't finished, then these books, and then I tried to keep the ones that were more summer on the bottom just because it's not really in season, so I hopefully will start with this row. I just have the ACOTAR series, which I guess I could put on the shelf since I haven't read it, and then Happy Place, None of This Is True, Look Closer, and then my paperback book I just have right there. I think that is a much better setup for sure, and I don't feel bad about my other 2 books that I just ordered. At least now I feel like this gives me a good visual of what I actually have. I think I'm just going to chill for a little bit. I'll have to look and see what's involved in this banana bread. Maybe I should start that. I don't know. I kind of just want to relax. I also have to edit this video, but the tree's still going up. 7 a.m. on Sunday. I should start editing this though. In case you're wondering what I'm going to be doing in this time, it'll be chilling, watching football. I'm going to finish making my meal list for this week so I can order some groceries. And I think that's it. So I'll catch you in a little bit. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. I don't know if you've seen that Instagram where it's this lady. I don't even know her name, but I just know her from the memes and stuff that I've seen her in. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. It's 10:30. I'm almost finished editing. This chocolate banana bread is not happening tonight. I was in the midst of finishing this video and I realized I did not give a little outro. That does it for this day in the life. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, relaxing, chilling, all of the above. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe to make sure you stay up to date on all future posts. 1 video a week is not enough. Be sure to keep up with me on both Instagram and TikTok for some more real-time updates. I hope that whenever you're watching this, you have the best morning, evening, afternoon, or night, but most importantly, I hope that you are well. I think that is it. Thank you guys once again for hanging out with me. It means the world, and I will see you when I see ya. Bye, guys.